This is the show where building up your cash is one thing, but leaving with it is another. Our 6 contestants could be here for days or even weeks, who knows? At the end of the show, someone gets the chance to escape with a load of cash, but their opponents are going to be desperate to stop them. This is Cash Trapped. Hello and welcome to Cash Trap. Today, 6 brand new players will be working hard to build up their cash, and at the end of the show, one of them will get the chance to escape with their money. If they succeed, everyone else has to leave, but empty-handed. However, if they fail, they lose the lot, and the other 5 players get to keep their money, which will then be rolled over to the very next show when maybe they will get the chance to escape. So let's welcome our brand new players.
Hi, I'm Chris. I'm a builder. I'm from Newcastle.
I'm Debbie. I'm a freelance hairdresser from Deal.
I'm Dan, an assistant manager from Reading.
I'm Cookie, a credit controller from Skipton.
I'm Anton. I'm a taxi driver from Glasgow.
I'm Nat. I'm a team manager from Newcastle-under-Lyme.
Hello, players.
Hello,
Brad.
That is who's playing today. We'll learn more about you as the game goes on. Time for the first round. It is called Last One Standing. OK, this is how it works. I will ask you a question worth £100. Buzz in with the correct answer. You not only get the £100, you get a chance to freeze out one of your opponents. Once 5 players are frozen out, you are the last one standing, and therefore you get control of this board. There are 6 categories on the board. There's the categories: spooky songs, red, red wine, Up the Junction, novel films, El Presidente, good game, good game. Behind each category is a question attached with 6 alternative answers, and that, if you get it correct, is worth £1,000. Then you can go on and cash trap an opponent. That means the box turns red and they can't earn any money for the rest of that round. So, if you get trapped out, you're in big trouble. You can't get to the top of the table and you can't escape. Or is that your long-term plan? To keep playing and rolling over and rolling over and rolling over. You've then got to try and stop the escapee with the rest of the players. Right, are you ready?
Yes.
Fingers on your buzzers, players. For £100, here comes your first question. At the 2009 MTV Video Music Awards, who interrupted Taylor Swift's Nat?
Jarvis Cocker.
No, that is not. Who interrupted Taylor Swift's acceptance speech for Best Female Video? It was Kanye West. Yeah, all right, that's a wrong answer. Therefore, Nat, you freeze yourself out. You're frozen out of this particular part of the show. Here we go, here's your next question. 5 players left in. Paula Rago's artwork, Swallows the Poisoned Apple, depicts which fairy tale character? Dan.
Cinderella.
You're saying Cinderella? That's also wrong. The correct answer is Snow White.
The other one.
Yeah, the other one. Yeah, the other one. That's it, Dan. Unfortunately, you are frozen out. 4 players left in. It's going well. Here we go. Joy, Sauvage and J'adore are fragrances by what cookie?
Christian Dior.
Yeah, Christian Dior. At last, the right answer. £100. Choose a player, Cookie. Why are you called Cookie?
I have a very eccentric mother. She's 92. She lives in Spain. She went to America in the wartime, so between the ages of 11 and 18. So she's Americanized vocabulary.
Sure.
So I'm the bun in the oven.
Oh, OK, you're a oh, I see. You're a Cookie.
I'm
okay.
a Cookie.
Oh,
yeah.
so is that your real first name?
Yeah.
Wow,
yeah,
I like
yeah.
it.
Thank
That's
you.
great, really nice.
Thank
OK, Christian Dior's right. You get £100. Chance now to freeze a player out. You can either freeze Chris, Debbie or Anton. They're the only ones unfrozen at the moment.
Please, can I freeze Chris?
Yes, you can. Chris, you're frozen out.
Thank you very much, Nat.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Debbie, Cookie and Anton left in. Fingers on your buzzers. Here we go. In what 1998 film that mixes live action and animation does Bob Hoskins play Private Ryan? Anton.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Yeah, Eddie Valiant. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Yeah, well played. £100 to you. You can freeze out either Debbie or Cookie. Who you taking out?
I'll freeze out Cookie.
OK, Cookie gets frozen out. It's last one standing between Anton and Debbie. Here's your question. What is the English name of the shellfish that is the main ingredient of moule marinière? Debbie. Time out.
Oh.
Time out. Answer is mussel.
I knew it as well.
The answer is mussel. OK, do you freeze yourself out? Anton, you are last one standing. So, you take control of the board.
Uh-oh.
There we are. Let's have a look at the categories, please. We have spooky songs, Red Red Wine, Up the Junction, novel films, El Presidente, good game, good game. Choose a category for me, please.
Ooh, I don't know. I think I want the one that looks... the one I think I'll do the worst at, because every time I've seen it, it's just a complete curveball, so... we'll go spooky songs.
OK, you're bringing up spooky songs. There's a question attached to this. Behind spooky songs, on the board, there'll be 6 alternative answers. I'll ask you a question. One of those answers, obviously, the correct one. Get that right, you get £1,000, and you can cash trap one of your opponents. Once they're cash trapped and their box turns red, they cannot earn any more money until round 2. They are totally out of round 1. OK, here we go. Bring up the spooky songs answers, please. Werewolf, vampire, mummy, zombie, goblin, banshee. Here we go, Anton. I think you're going to get this.
Oh, yes.
For £1,000, which of these is the title of a 1994 UK Top 20 hit single for the Cranberries?
Yeah, I got it. It's Zombie.
You're saying zombie. Is that the right answer for £1,000? It certainly is.
Nice.
£1,000, Anton. Well played.
Thank you.
Right, now then. You have Nat, Cookie, Dan, Debbie and Chris. Who are you going to cash trap? It means you'll take them out so they can't earn any money for the rest of round 1.
OK. I think I'll start off with Chris.
OK, you're starting off with Chris. OK, Chris
That's
hasn't
the last time.
spoken yet. What do you do for a living, Chris?
Yeah, I'm a builder, Brad.
OK, where from?
Newcastle.
Okay.
Newcastle upon Tyne, Geordie boy.
OK, all right, very good. However, right now, for the first player out of the 6 of you, you are Chris?
Cash trapped.
Indeed you are. Here's the next question. Everyone else back in. Joining the Atlantic Ocean to the North Sea, what body of water is known as La Manche? Anton.
The Panama Canal.
Joining the Atlantic Ocean to the North Sea, what body of water is known as La Manche in French? That is the English Channel.
I still wouldn't have got it.
Freeze yourself out, Anton.
Okay.
You're frozen out. 4 players left in. Here's your question. Hatshepsut was a female pharaoh in what ancient civilization? Cookie.
Egyptian.
Yeah, Egypt. I'll give you that. £100. Choose a player to freeze out. Nat, Dan or Debbie?
Can I freeze Dan?
Yeah, if you can freeze Dan, no problem at all.
I'll remember that.
OK,
I'll remember that.
there you are. Dan, you're frozen out.
Sorry.
The 3 girls are left in. Debbie, Cookie and Nat. Here's your question. The first Pokemon video game versions released outside Japan were red, and what are the colour? Nat.
Blue.
Yeah. Wow.
Pokemon fan. I've got 3 boys.
Really? Wow. I wouldn't... I don't
I can't believe I got that right.
well played. £100 to you. Time to freeze out either Cookie or Debbie. Who do you want to take out?
I'll freeze out Cookie.
OK, well, Cookie's on the most money at the moment, other than Anton.
Terrible.
So Cookie's on £200. So Cookie gets frozen out. Last one standing between Nat and Debbie. Here we go. What film starring Arnold Schwarzenegger had a 1991 sequel subtitled Judgment Day? Nat.
Terminator.
The Terminator. Well done, at last. £200. Well, the only other player unfrozen, of course, is Debbie. Other players are either trapped or frozen
Sorry,
out.
Debbie.
So Debbie gets frozen, you're in control
What
of
did
the board.
I say had happened?
Red, Red Wine, Up the Junction, novel films, El Presidente, good game, good game.
Fancy a bit of good game, good game.
Bring that up. There you go. Up it comes. There you are. Now then, £1,000 for this. Let's split it open, see the answers.
Okay.
Tetris, Mahjong, Scrabble, Pac-Man, Space Invaders, Tiddlywinks. Here we go. For £1,000. In October 2018, 16-year-old Joseph Saley became the new world champion of what game? Talk me through your thinkings. You're not giving anything away, Nat, so...
OK, so... I'm thinking, I've got a 16-year-old. What would he be playing? You know, what would he be playing?
Yeah.
Not Scrabble.
No.
Tetris is a bit retro, and so is Pac-Man, and they're games that have come back recently.
Right.
So I'm not so sure about Tiddlywinks.
No.
I'm going to go for Pac-Man.
You're going for Pac-Man. Is that the right answer for £1,000? If you're wrong, you cash trap yourself. But if you're right, you can cash trap another player and you get £1,000. Is that the right answer? It is not. It's Tetris. The other one.
I knew it was
Kill
going
up.
to there.
Why am
One
I
of those
knowing
two.
everyone
Yeah,
else's
it's Tetris.
flipping
I knew that one.
answers?
Right.
Yeah.
Did anyone know that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
just
don't
tells
know.
you.
Well, no one told me.
That's the trouble of being frozen out or trapped.
Yeah.
OK, Nat, you are?
Cash trap.
Yes, you are. All right, 4 players left in. Here we go. Open the game up again. Debbie, Dan, Cookie and Anton, fingers on the buzzers. Here you go. The alloy, cupro-nickel, is chiefly made of nickel and what other metal? Anton.
Copper.
Is correct. £100. OK, please choose a player to freeze out.
I'll freeze out Cookie.
Freeze out Cookie. Debbie and Dan and Anton left in. Fingers on your buzzers, please. The three Abrahamic religions are Islam, Christianity, and what other? Anton.
Hinduism.
No, it's Judaism. You freeze yourself out. Last one standing between Debbie and Dan. Here we go. By default, you're in this. Here's your question. In 2016, Heather Knight succeeded Charlotte Edwards as captain of England's national team in what sport? Debbie.
Football.
Is wrong. You freeze yourself out.
Is it rugby?
Is it rugby? No, Dan.
Oh.
It's cricket. Thank the Lord. Dan, whatever you do, Dan, with the two or three answers you give me thus far,
Yeah.
I'd tie your hands behind your back, Dan.
Oh, yeah.
All right, just let everyone play into your box,
Of
mate.
course.
Don't go
That's my
putting
plan.
yourself
That's my
out.
plan, Brad.
I could tell. Strangely by default, Dan,
Yeah.
you're in charge of that, and you can get £1,000 here. Red Wine, Up the Junction, Novel Films, El Presidente. What are you choosing?
Let's go up the junction.
Up the junction it is. Bring that up for me, please, and split it open. Oxford Circus, Elephant and Castle, Hyde Park Corner, Piccadilly Circus, Charing Cross, Cambridge Circus. Where do you live, Dan?
Reading.
Well, how many times you've been into London? Quite a few times, I guess, then. All right, here we go. Road signs that show the distance to London are measured to which junction?
See, I've only just passed my driving test. I'm going to hazard a guess at Piccadilly Circus.
OK, it's meant to be the centre of London, this. It's meant to be the centre of London. You say Piccadilly Circus. For £1,000, is that the right answer? No, it's Charing Cross. So every measure, if it's 20,000 miles, it's always meant to be to Charing Cross. And if you work out from Charing Cross, that's why Charing Cross is 0 and all the street numbers are 1, 2, out, working out from Charing Cross. That's how it works, because Charing Cross is meant to be the centre of London. OK, Dan, you're wrong, therefore you are cash-trapped. This is going well.
Yeah, it's going
Isn't
really
it?
well, isn't it?
All right, we have 3 players left in. Here we go. Fingers on buzzers. In The Simpsons, which main character has a name that is an anagram of brat? Anton?
Bart.
It is. Freeze a player, Cookie or Debbie?
I'll go Debbie.
Debbie gets frozen out. Last one standing between Anton and Cookie. Here we go. Here's your question. Torre Pendente di Pisa is the Italian name for what famous landmark? Anton?
The Leaning Tower of Pisa.
It is indeed. Automatically freeze out Cookie. Once again, you're in control of the board. Right, here you go. Red Wine, Novel Films, El Presidente.
I'll go with El Presidente.
OK, let's do that. El Presidente is... Dare I ask, what do you think it's about?
I don't know. No, I couldn't even hazard the guess. That's why I went for it.
Split it up. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Jeffrey, John, Jacob, Jackson, Jared and Jedward.
Uh-oh.
Which of the following is the middle name of Donald J. Trump? El Presidente?
I'm going to go Jeffrey.
You're saying Jeffrey.
Why not?
Donald Jeffrey Trump.
I don't know.
Is that the right answer for £1,000? You'd trap yourself if you're wrong.
Yeah.
He's wrong. Just John.
Yeah.
Donald John Trump.
Simple as that.
Wow. His dad's name, interestingly enough, was Frederick Christ Trump.
Really?
Wow.
OK, you are wrong, Anton. You are out of round 1 because you are...
Cash trap.
You are. OK, only 2 players left in, Cookie
This is
and
going
Debbie.
brilliant.
A player could pick up £2,000. Here we go. Here's your question. The Scottish Crown Jewels are on permanent display in a castle in what city? Cookie.
Edinburgh.
It is. OK, Debbie, you're frozen out.
Oh, I knew
Cookie,
that.
you're in charge of the board. Pick a category, please.
It has to be red wine.
It is red wine. Bring it up. OK, I wonder what it's about.
UB40.
UB40.
Do you think it's about UB40
I
song?
think so.
Oh, it could be.
Could be. Red
Yeah.
wine.
Could it just be about red wine?
Let's
Yeah.
hope so.
All right. What, do you like red wine?
Hello?
Who doesn't? Let's split it open. Let's have a look at the answers. Oh, well.
There you go.
There you go.
Nah, shoot.
Chardonnay,
There you go.
Gamay, Pinot Grigio, Vonier, Riesling or Moscato? Wow. Now
them
we're
all.
talking. Which of these wines is usually red? Chardonnay, Gamay, Pinot Grigio, Viognier, Riesling, Moscato.
Do you know, I'm not 100% sure, and I thought I would be.
Ah, OK.
Pinot Grigio is normally white. Riesling is definitely normally white. Chardonnay is normally white. So that leaves the three that I don't really know what they are.
That leaves Gamay, Viognier and Moscato, yeah?
So I'm going to go for the more French of all of that and go Viognier.
Viognier, OK.
Yeah, OK.
If right, for £1,000, is that the right answer? It is not. It's Gamay. There you are. The Gamay grapes come from France, notably grown around the Loire Valley. That's the fact for that. You are wrong, Cookie. Therefore, you are...
Cash trap.
You cash trapped yourself. Now, by complete default, Debbie hasn't answered a question right. She's been frozen out.
Oh, my God.
Novel films. Bring it up. Novel films. What's it about, Deb?
Films about books.
Films about...
Novel
films?
novel
Films about
films.
books? I love it. Split it open. Let's have a look. Wow. Brilliant. Brilliant. Well played. Carrie, 1976. The Shining, 1980. It, 2017. Pet Sematary, 1989. Misery, 1990. Dolores Claiborne, 1995. Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Ah. For £1,000. Which of these films, based on novels by Stephen King, was directed by Stanley Kubrick? Now you're in.
The Shining.
You're saying The Shining. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Great film.
Fantastic. I took my sister to see it when she was 16. That was my present to her.
So kind.
Carlton Cinema in Watford. OK. Is that the right answer? Absolutely.
Oh,
Read
my
it
God.
loud.
Oh, I've got some money.
You've answered
Got
one question, Deb.
right.
One question you've answered, Debbie, and that's it. £1,000. Well played. Very, very good. All right, we've cleared the board of all the categories. That means that's the end of round one. Let's bring up the leaderboard, see where we are. Look at Debbie,
I feel
second
better
place.
now. That's all right.
Only 400 quid behind Anton.
my
Anton's
God.
done well, though, because Anton was building up the £100 questions. We're getting them right, so nicely played. Anton there at £1,400. Second, Debbie with £1,000. Everyone in between at the bottom. Chris and Dan in fifth place with no money at all. OK, my favourite round is on its way. You're going to love it. You can really stick the boot in. OK, it's the head-to-head. We'll see you after the break. Welcome back to Cash Trapped, everyone. Quick look at the leaderboard. Anton's out front with £1,400. Debbie there with £1,000 in second place. And then everyone down. Cookie in third, Nat in fourth for £200, and Chris and Dan bringing up the rear. Dan, where are you from, Dan?
I'm from Reading.
And what do you do for a living?
I'm an assistant manager at our High Street Bookmakers.
Oh, a high street bookmakers.
Bookmakers,
wow, OK. Do you actually ever gamble yourself?
A pound here and a pound there. I don't go mad. Like sometimes if we fancy a horse or there's someone's put a lot of money on a certain horse,
Right.
we'll look at it and we probably nip over the road.
Just a
Are
business?
they allowed to gamble in their own shops?
No, not allowed to gamble in the
I don't think
Are you
you're allowed
not?
to
I
gamble
shouldn't
in your
think
own
so.
Didn't know that.
No.
Didn't know that.
And Chris, you got a building company, you say?
I used to be self-employed, but I've been self-employed a lot, but yeah, but now I do a bit of a tribute act, so I've been doing that for a while.
Oh, so who do you, if you're a tribute act, who do you...
Neil Diamond.
Oh,
I do a Neil
really?
Diamond and a bit of Matt Monro. Matt Monro's my favourite, but I do go out as a Neil Diamond tribute act when asked.
Wow, how about
So
that?
don't ask, but yeah, that's what I do. Yeah, it's great fun.
Wow, good for you, mate. Excellent stuff. All right, well, listen, we'll chat to more of you as we go along. Here we go, time for round two. It's the head-to-head. I will ask the players a question worth £250. If they buzz in with the correct answer, they will take control of this board, choose a category, and then they select a player to go head-to-head against.
I like a few on there.
OK. If they get the question right, they choose a category. Here are the categories: feeling horny, going for a song, clergy comedy, let's get physical, vices, nothing like a dame. And then they choose one of their opponents to play against, and they will answer the question until they get it right. Simple as that. The winner gets £1,000 and cash traps the opponent. Simple as that. Fingers on your buzzers. £250 question on its way. The word rats is an anagram of what type of celestial body? Cookie.
Star.
It is star. Choose a category.
Oh, crikey. I'm not going to go for the ones that... No. Let's get physical.
Let's get physical. Bring it up for me, please. Thank you very much. Now, OK, Cookie, who do you want to choose?
Anton, please.
Oh.
Choosing Anton. OK, take everyone out of the equation, please. Cookie versus Anton. OK, Cookie, you are in control of the board and get to go first. The winner gets £1,000 and the loser is cash trapped. Let's get physical. Bring it up. Split it up. Let's have a look. Michael Phelps, Lizzie Yarnold, Usain Bolt, Ryan Lochte, Bradley Wiggins, Missy Franklin.
Oh.
Which Olympic gold medalist, Cookie, trained with the Australian football club Central Coast Mariners in 2018?
Has to be Michael Phelps.
You're saying Michael Phelps. Is that right? You know what Michael Phelps does?
Swimming.
OK. Which Olympic gold medalist trained with the Australian football club Central Coast Mariners?
Sorry, Cookie, I don't know either.
You put...
good.
But he only trained with them when the pitch was waterlogged, apparently. Is that the right answer? No, it's not the right answer. Which means, Anton, you get to steal for £1,000. Go ahead.
Do you want me to put the right answer in, or do you want me to give you another guess? Will I be that cheeky?
I
Will
don't
say the wrong one
suppose
and
you
give you another
know,
guess?
do you, Anton?
That's naughty.
I don't reckon
Nah,
he knows.
I don't want to paint a big bullseye on me, so I'll go Usain Bolt.
Usain Bolt, absolutely. OK, if Usain
Right,
Bolt's
Cookie.
right, you get £1,000.
right.
Is it Usain Bolt? It certainly is. The only problem is when he plays football, literally, he runs out of pitch. He actually does. Yeah, we played against him, and he literally runs
Oh,
out
you were
of
playing the
pitch.
charity game?
Yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah, he runs out of pitch. Right, OK, £1,000, £2,400. It was a steal from you. Cookie, cash trapped. Yeah, you're out of round 2. There you go. All right, now, Cookie, £550, can't put any money into her totals now for round 2 and only gets back into the game in round 3, the accumulator round. 5 players left in and £5,000 up for grabs. Here we go. Anton's setting it alight today. Here we go. Director Danny Boyle's 1996 feature film shares its name with what hobby? Anton.
Train spotting.
Yeah, train spotting is right. Choose a category. £250. Well played.
What will we go? What will we go? I don't want to pick feeling horny and then people feel left out when I don't pick them, but... I'll go for going for a song. We'll go for a song.
Going for a song. OK, thanks, Anton. Going for a song it is. Who are you choosing? Nat, Dan,
Dunno.
Debbie or Chris?
Go cheat.
I'll go against Dan. I'll go against
for a
Dan.
song?
You take on Dan.
Yeah, why
Yep. OK, going for a song. Here we go. Split it open. Let's have a look. Wow.
Oh,
Popeye, Minnie Mouse, Buzz Lightyear, Wilma Flintstone, Dumbo, Lisa Simpson. You're in charge, Anton. You get to go first. Created by Jeff Koons, 198-centimetre sculpture of which cartoon character sold at auction for $28 million in 2014.
yeah. I'm between two, but 'cause it seems quite big. I don't want to say what to, in case Dan swoops
Yeah,
in,
no,
but,
indeed.
I'll go Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah.
Right, you're saying Buzz Lightyear. Is that the right answer for £1,000? And to trap Dan, it is wrong. Dan, you could steal here. Good luck.
I'm going to go Popeye.
Popeye. Is that worth the £1,000? Popeye. Well played. You're stealing.
Well done, Dan.
Well played, Dan. £1,000. Backfired on Anton there. Anton, you are now
Cash
trapped. Right. There are 4 players left in and £4,000 up for grabs. Dan, welcome to the game. Here we go. Only Chris yet to score. Here is your question. The title of what TV soap, first broadcast in 1960, is a synonym of Crowning Road? Chris.
Coronation Street.
Well played. £250. Choose a category.
Well, it's been a long time, but feeling horny.
OK. Who do you want to take on? Matt, Dan or Debbie?
I'll take Nat.
Taking on Nat. Debbie and Dan, take out the equation for me, please. Split it open, let's have a look. It's got to be rhinos and stuff in it.
Oh, my word.
Wow.
Ah.
Wow. Oryx,
Oh.
Markhor, Chuckwaller, Springbok, Mouflon, Addax. Wow.
Don't even know what they are.
Here we go. The male of which of these animals is not typically horned? Wow, this is a complete...
There's a few. I mean, there's ones I haven't even heard of.
I may join the club. I've heard of one.
Springbok, I know.
pronounce them.
Springbok have got
I've
horns,
only heard of one. That's it.
and that's it. It's
Yeah, I'm the same with you, Springbok. That's all I've ever heard of.
goodness me. I'm going to go for the most Chuckwaller. I don't even know what that is.
You're going for Chuckwaller. If that's right, it's £1,000. You automatically track Nat. Here we go. Is that right?
Well done.
I really did know what that was. What is
Does anyone
that?
know what a Chuckwaller is?
I thought it was a wrestler.
An
A,
animal
a
with horns.
small little rodent.
It's a lizard.
Is it?
Chuckwaller is a lizard, not horned. £1,000 to you, Chris, takes you up to £1,250. Nat, sorry, cash trapped. 3 players left in. Here we go. Chris, Debbie and Dan. According to its lyrics, on what day of the week is the ABBA song Dancing Queen set? Debbie,
Friday.
well played. Friday is 250 quid. You beat the singer to it as well. Now, go on, choose a category.
I'd like to go for Nothing Like a Dame.
Nothing like a dame. OK, bring that up for me, please. Who do you want to take on, Chris or Dan?
Dan.
Dan gets taken on. We'll take Chris out of the equation. Might do you a favour, that, though, Chris.
Yeah.
You're still in the game. You're not trapped, so you can still earn money in round 2. All right, Nothing Like a Dame. Here we go. Panto Dames, bring
Yeah,
it up.
that's what I'm hoping.
Yeah. Julie Walters, Hayley Mills, Patricia Routledge, Angela Lansbury, Mira Sayal, Lisa Goddard. In the 2017 New Year's Honours list, which actress was made a dame for services to theatre and charity?
Julie Walters.
You're saying Julie Waters, is that the right answer? It is not. Dan, to you.
Interesting, interesting. Got 2 in mind. I'm gonna go. Always go for your gut, so I'm gonna go Angela Lansbury.
You're saying Angela Lansbury, is that the right answer? Debbie, back to you. Hayley Mills, Patricia Routledge, Mira Sayal, and Lisa Goddard.
Patricia Routledge.
You're saying Patricia Routledge, who played Hyacinth Bouquet.
Ah, right.
Is that the right answer for £1,000? It is. You're right in the mix
That
now,
was the other
Debbie.
one as well.
£2,250 you've got. Dan, you are cash trapped. Now then, here we go. Let's open the board up. We've got 2,000 up for grabs, and it's Chris now versus Debbie. This could put the cat amongst the pigeons, couldn't it? What major South American river shares its name with a... Chris.
Amazon.
Huh?
Amazon.
Yeah. Shares its name with a company whose market value reached $1 trillion in September 2018. Right. Pick a category, please.
Clergy comedy.
Clergy comedy it is. Obviously, you're taking on Debbie. Split it open. Let's have a look, see what it is. Morning has broken. Abide with me, Jerusalem, in Christ alone. He who would valiant be, the Lord is my shepherd. Here we go. Here's your question for £1,000. Who gets it, though? A version of which of these hymns is the theme tune to the sitcom The Vicar of Dibley?
Da, 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 da. Yeah, I know this one, I think. I'm going to go, The Lord is my shepherd.
For £1,000 and to trap Debbie, here we go. It is well played. £1,000 to you, Chris, takes you up to £2,500. Debbie, the only other person untrapped, other than yourself, of course. Debbie, automatically you get cash trapped, which means then, Chris, you take the last category on the board. Here we go. Vices, bring it up and split it open. Let's have a look. You could go way out in the lead now, coming from nowhere there. Grover Cleveland, Richard Nixon, Theodore Roosevelt, Calvin Coolidge, Thomas Jefferson, Harry Truman. Which of these US presidents did not also hold the office of vice president? See, you got to know your politics, your American politics.
Got to
like,
know.
Sure, yeah, you got to know that, haven't you?
I can't.
So you see, with all, yeah, you've got to know these
You've
things.
got to know that. I mean,
So
that's
just a
it's
guess,
just a
right?
guess, isn't it? Yeah. For me, it'd be a guess.
Right, I'm going to have a guess. I'm going to say Thomas Jefferson.
Right, Thomas Jefferson did not also hold the office of Vice President as well as President. Here we go. Is that the right answer? No, Grover Cleveland.
Lucky.
I wouldn't have got it.
You should have said Cleveland. It's from your neck of the woods.
Cleveland, you're right.
Yeah, he should have said Cleveland. It's the wrong answer. Therefore, you got the wrong answer. That means, Chris, you are cash trapped. But it doesn't matter because the board is now clear. That is the end of round 2. Everyone's back in play now. Let's have a look at the leaderboard. It's good, this. It makes good reading.
Not for me, it doesn't make good reading.
Look at that. Right at the top, Anton, 2,650. At the bottom, Nat, on £200. But let me tell you, the accumulator's up after the break, right? It's £500 per correct answer. Nat, you are well within reach of that.
Am I?
Well within reach.
There's not a great target we've set here.
Well, I don't know, OK. After the break, it will be the player's last chance to accumulate any more money today. The accumulator round is coming up. See you in a minute. Welcome back to Cash Trapped, everyone. Quick look at the leaderboard before we go to the accumulator. You can really catch up now, by the way. Right at the top, Anton, 2,650. At the bottom, Nat, on £200. So you're only 5 questions away. Here we go. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Time to play the accumulator. Right, players, as you know, this is your last chance to add any more money to your totals today. Player at the top of this leaderboard at the end of this round is our escapee, and they try to get out with their cash. The person with the lowest amount of money on the board plays the accumulator first today. That is Nat. All right, it's £500 per correct answer, Nat, and you've got 45 seconds on the clock. Are you ready?
Yep.
Here we go. Your time starts now. A famous chocolate biscuit advertising slogan is have a break, have a what?
Kit Kat.
Correct. 2013 film Saving Mr. Banks is about the making of what 1960s film musical?
Mary Poppins.
Correct. Which former Conservative Party leader is known by his initials IDS?
Ian Duncan Smith.
Correct. Manitoulin Island is located in what North American lake?
Don't know.
Lake Huron. Which blind and deaf American educator was famously taught by Anne Sullivan?
Pass.
Helen Keller. 2016 album Together is by Michael Ball and what other singer?
Pass.
Alfie Boe. Kevin the Carrot features an advert.
Aldi.
Correct. What's the full name of the sitcom often known as Ab Fab?
Absolutely Fabulous.
Correct. What French tyre maker produces an annual restaurant guide? That would have been Michelin. Bad luck.
That was brilliant.
The Nat's top of it.
I don't believe it.
That was brilliant.
I can't believe
Well done.
that.
Wow.
I had 200.
Oh,
God.
done that.
Told ya.
Thank you.
One Smith.
Told ya.
Well done, Nat.
Told ya.
That.
Well done, Nat.
Well
Brilliant.
done.
I did
Now,
my
all of a
best.
sudden, you're right back in the game.
Yeah, look at that.
Listen, don't build your hopes up. Don't think you're going to be the escapee. but you'll
done
be
myself
middle of the
proud.
table, and that'll roll over to the next show, providing you stop the escapee. So well played, Nat.
Thank you.
Very good. Cookie, you up?
OK.
Your turn. Here we go. 550 quid. 45 seconds. Your time starts now. The 1998 film Saving Private Ryan is set during what global conflict?
World War II.
Correct. What is the capital city of Canada?
Quebec.
Ottawa. In each body cell, women typically have how many X chromosomes?
1.
2. Who resigned as Pope in 2013?
Pass.
Benedict XVI. In what decade of the 19th century was Coca-Cola first sold in the USA?
19th century. 1890s.
1880s. In 2003, the UK began trialling the payment method known as chip and what?
Pin.
Correct. In the traditional rhyme, Solomon Grundy was born on what day of the week?
Monday.
Correct. When referring to dates, what does the E stand for in the abbreviation BCE?
Don't know.
Era. What New Zealand before Common Era, that is? 3.
I'd like
2,050 quid.
Well
Fifth
done,
place, Cookie.
Cooks.
Fifth place. You can't hit the top of the table.
No.
You can't escape. Therefore, Cookie, you are.
Cash trap.
Indeed. Dan, you're up. £1,000. Here we go. Dan, 45 seconds. Your time starts now. In the UK, what date is commonly known as Boxing Day?
Pass.
December the 26th. The musical Miss Saigon set in what Southeast Asian country?
Pass.
Vietnam. Gobo, Moki and Booba were regular puppet characters in what kids' TV show?
The Muppets.
Fraggle Rock. Slashing, hooking and butt ending are penalties in what Winter Olympic sport?
Ice hockey.
Correct. What word refers specifically to the adult stage of an insect?
Pass.
I may go. What's the first name of Harry Potter author J.K. Rowling?
Jackie.
Joanne. In what country was the technology company Samsung founded?
Japan.
South Korea. On the periodic table, what element has the symbol Hg? That is Mercury. Dan won. Still at the bottom, £1,500. But that gets rolled over to the next show. Dan, you can't hit the top, you can't escape. Therefore,
Cash trapped.
you are. All right, Debbie, here we go. 2,250 quid. Are you ready, Deb?
Sort of.
45 seconds, your time starts now. In a children's TV series, Greendale is the home of what fictional postman?
Postman Pat.
Correct. 2018, Sam Smith and which DJ had a UK #1 hit with Promises?
Calvin Harris.
Correct. In the 1984 film The Karate Kid, who plays Danny LaRusso?
Pass.
Ralph Macchio. Who wrote the 1947 play A Streetcar Named Desire?
Pass.
Tennessee Williams. The airline Qantas was founded in what country?
Australia.
Correct. A fascinator is typically worn on what part of the body?
The head.
Correct. In what Italian city was the famous libertine Giacomo Casanova born?
Venice.
Correct. What does the T stand for in the name of the machine known as an ATM?
Pass.
Teller. Since 1884, Portman Road has been... No time.
Well done.
Well done.
5.
What
Very good.
happened there?
Well, you played well. That's what happened.
Off for a league, yeah?
Oh,
OK. £4,750, top of the table. They are. Well played, Debbie. Very, very good indeed. Therefore, Nat, you can't escape. I have to now, Nat, cash trap you. Chris, you're up. Here we go. Are you ready?
Yep.
45 seconds. Your time starts now. What tree produces acorns?
Oak.
Correct. The Canary Islands are located in what ocean?
Atlantic.
Correct. In the human body, the tragus is part of what sensory organ?
Ears.
Correct. Which US comedy actress wrote the 2016 memoir The Girl with the Lower Back Tattoo?
Pass.
Amy Schumer. Who patented the first commercially successful ballpoint pen?
Parker.
Laszlo Biro. The title characters of what 1980 film are called Jake and Elwood?
Blues Brothers.
Correct. Who plays Hal in Malcolm in the Middle and Walter White in Breaking Bad?
Pass.
Bryan Cranston. The Erasmus Bridge is a key landmark of what Dutch port city?
Pass.
Rotterdam. Who wrote the Jacobean plays Volpone and The Alchemist? That would have been Ben Jonson. 4, Chris, 4. So you're at second place, £4,500. You can't get to the top of the table, you can't escape. Therefore, Chris, you are.
Cash trapped.
All right, Anton, last to play. Here we go. Will Anton be our escapee today? You need 5. That's what you need, 5 to get to the top of the tree. Here we go. Anton, you ready?
Yep, ready.
45 seconds, your time starts now. In 2018, Ryan Thomas won a celebrity version of what Channel 5 reality show?
Great British Bake Off.
Big Brother. In 2003, a toll road was opened in what UK motorway?
M1.
M6. Rat Burger and Demon Dentist are books written by which comedian?
David Williams.
Correct. Lake Tahoe is situated on the border between California and what other US state?
Nevada.
Correct. Who was the US president between George Bush Sr. and George Bush Jr.?
Bill Clinton.
Correct. How many stars are there on the logo of car maker Subaru?
5.
6. Who directed the 2010 film Inception?
Scorsese.
Christopher Nolan. Straight Outta Oz is an album by which YouTube personality? Wow.
Leonardo DiCaprio's always with Martin Scorsese, isn't it?
You're in it, Debs.
That's not an omen for later on in the season. Top of the league all the way and then third.
Go on, Debs.
Well done, Debs.
3 questions answered correctly, Anton, which means you're in third place, £4,150, which means, Anton, sadly today, you can't win, you can't escape, therefore you are...
Cash up.
Right, now then, look at that. Debbie.
Debbie.
From nowhere.
20
From
months.
nowhere, Debbie.
Oh, wow.
my
Go on, Debs.
You are today's winner and our escapee. You will be trying to escape with 4,750 quid. The others, of course, have got to try and stop you. Can they do it? Let's
Yes.
find out. We'll see how they get on. The escape round's coming up after the break. Welcome back to Cash Traps, everyone. Debbie's hoping to escape today with £4,750, but of course the other players will be trying to stop her, because if she does escape today with that money, they all leave as well, but with nothing. Let's have a look at the money the other players have built up on today's show. Let's have a look. Chris is out there with £4.5 grand, Dan's on £1,500, Cookie's on £2,050, Anton's on £4,150, and Nat's on £2,700. And that's the money you'll be losing if Debbie escapes. If you stop her escaping, I will roll it on to the next show, so you start building up as you're going along. Right, anyway, here we go. It's time for the escape round. In this round, I will ask the players to set a quick-fire questions against the clock. Debbie has just 60 seconds to try and escape with her cash. If Debbie buzzes in and gets the question right, she can cash trap any one of her 5 opponents. Trap them all, and she escapes with £4,750. However, if Debbie buzzes in and gets the question wrong, I will take 10 seconds from her valuable time. The rest of the players are obviously trying to stop her. Correct answers will eat up her time, but if they give me a wrong answer, they will cash trap themselves. And they must remember, once they hear their name, they must answer, because if they don't answer in time, I will take it as an incorrect answer and will trap you anyway. 60 seconds on the clock. Here we go. Fingers on buzzers. You ready?
Yep.
Players, your time starts now. What 53 Disney film includes the song Never Smile at a Crocodile?
Dan.
Captain Hook.
That is wrong. It is Peter Pan. You are cash trapped. It's a wrong answer. Dan is cash trapped. He's out of it. Only 4 players to trap. Here we go. Your time starts again. Now, what US state is nicknamed the Grand Canyon State?
Debbie.
Nevada.
You're saying Nevada. Is that right? It is wrong. It is Arizona. I take 10 seconds from your time. Let's take that down. We now have 38.7 seconds to take 4 players out. Here we go. Players, fingers on buzzers. Your time starts again. Now, which celebrity chef's 2006 autobiography was called Humble Pie?
Debbie.
Gordon Ramsay.
You're saying Gordon Ramsay. Is that right? It is right. You can trap a player with 31.5 seconds left. Who do you want to trap?
Sorry, Anton.
Anton. That was obvious. I think that was obvious, OK. Anton, you are cash trapped. 3 players left in with 31.5 seconds remaining. Here we go. Your time starts again now. From 89 to 2006, Darcy Bussell was principal ballerina of what dance company?
Debbie.
The Royal Ballet.
Is that the right answer? You betcha. Royal Ballet, well played. OK, great answer that. Trap a player. Chris, Cookie or Nat?
Chris.
Chris gets trapped. Chris, you are cash trapped and out of it.
Sorry, Chris.
Only Cookie and Nat left in. 23 seconds stand between the door and Debbie getting away with £4,750. Fingers on your buzzers. Your time starts again. Now, in 2016, which US singer had a top 40 hit single with Rise? Katy Perry. What major UK political party has a rose as its emblem?
Cookie.
Labour.
Correct. Which British surgeon is generally considered to be the founder of antiseptic medicine? It's Joseph Lister. Who is everybody talking about in the title of a 2018 Olivia-nominated musical? That would have been Jamie. Time is up.
Unlucky Debs.
Harley.
Time up.
sorry.
Unlucky Debs.
Unlucky.
You did good, girl.
Sadly, you haven't escaped, Debbie. I've got to take the £4,750 off you. You failed to escape, Debbie. That means everyone is back for the next show. Sadly, Debbie, you'll be starting with nothing. This is what everyone else will be on. Chris got 4,500, Anton 4,150, Nat third place 2,700, Cookie in fourth place £2,050, and Dan's £1,500. Debbie starts with nothing. But you're literally only 9 answers away from the top. There again, Debbie, so easily done. Got to ask you the question though. Are you happy to stay, Nat?
I am.
Anton?
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Cool. Cookie?
Yes, please.
Good. Dan?
Bring it on. I've got to take on the calendar.
OK.
Make sure I know when Boxing Day is.
Boxing Day.
I know.
Yeah, yeah.
It's easy done. It's easy done. Debbie, happy to stay?
Most definitely.
Chris, you happy to stay?
Sure am.
So, thank you very much for playing. See you all tomorrow. But for now, you are... See you next time.
I've got no money now.
You
Sorry, guys.
You done well though.
I honestly
like that.
tried.
You get rid of 3 pretty quick.
I tried, so there wasn't. I won't.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, well done. See you on the next show. Wow, they're a lively bunch. I don't know what to make of them yet. Debbie came from nowhere, not quite sure. I think Anton's the best player. I think he knows most, and I expect him to be out within the next couple of days. I really do.
Felt good. Felt good. I enjoyed it.
It was unfortunate for Debbie not to escape, but it was a really good game. It may feel really tense. So I'm just glad that we're in for the next game.
Next episode, hopefully looking to maybe get to about 10. I think if I can get to 10, I've got a good chance of being the escapee. So aye, that's about all I can hope for, I think. Based on today's performance, I think there's not going to be much more getting in.
I never expected to get into the last round at all. So my adrenaline was really going. I'm thinking, I could do this, I could win, But yeah, I'm really ready to go now for the next one. I can't wait.